Hello, Comfy Futons here with my 8th game commentary for all you Kennen fans. Here he is, in all his glory. Today I'm going to be playing with Udyr, I'm playing with Rotten Gut as Udyr and Ray as Akali. So a full team of friends here. Here are my talents. I go 9 up offense for the magic pen and 21 in defense. As you can see, I'm playing a ability power Kennen today. His first move is Thundering Shuriken, which is a skill shot ninja star. His second move is Electrical Surge, which does damage to everyone around him if they have Mark of the Storm on them. His third move is Lightning Rush, which increases his speed, ignores unit collisions, and does damage to everyone he moves through. And his ultimate is Slicing Maelstrom, which does damage to everyone around him. It can hit someone up to 3 times, but it does damage up to 6 times, so you can hit 2 people up to 3 times each. Kennen's passive makes it so that if he uses his abilities, it puts Mark of the Storm on someone, and if they have 3 Mark of the Storms, they get stunned for, I think, 2 seconds. So, his ultimate is a great initiator. It can do damage up to 3 times, so it can stun someone just with the ultimate. We go bottom here. I get Amplifying Tome first, and we rush the bottom bush to try to get a gank. Usually you don't get a gank when you're at this level, because everyone knows that you're gonna go gank. So no, usually don't get one, or you get there at the same time and no one gets killed. I've gone top here, and I try to see who's in the bush using my Thundering Shuriken. It's a great harasser and a great bush checker. As you can see, I hit Shen twice when he's in the bush. I hit him again there, get a stun off. It's basically a free harasser because Kennen has energy, so you can just use it whenever you want. And that's always the first move I level. And I do a little harassing on Shen on top here, and I really get him down a little bit, and he switches later because of that. Now I've gone bottom. As you can see, Shen has switched bottom, like I said. I've gone bottom, try to get gank. I run in, use my ultimate. I just turned level 6. I get the stun on Shen. I use both my other moves. He shadow dashes, and we catch him, and Rotten Gut's Ignite gets him dead, and we get one of the first kills. It's actually 4-4 right now. They've gotten a couple kills and a couple deaths on bottom already. Now I've gone back top after going back, and I see Rise up here. Yeah. And I wait for him in this bush. Don't use any of my moves because I don't think he knows I'm here yet. I also waiting for my ultimate to get off cooldown so I can run in there and hopefully burst him down real quick. I'm not really worried about my health because my ultimate will stun him so fast. He won't really have time to react. As you can see, he just starts to run. And I get the kill with my auto attack. And there's a Rise kill, now making me 1, 0, and 1. And Kennen's main minion killing method is running through minions with Lightning Rush and then using Electrical Surge to do damage to everybody. Here's a team fight down bottom. I decide to go down here. I probably shouldn't have, but like by the time I'm right here, Ray's still almost full health. But by the time I get there, he's almost dead. So now it's 3v1. I try to run a little bit, and I decide I'm not going to be able to run, so I just run down there and try to get the Kog'Maw kill, which I end up getting, luckily, and it makes me 2, 1, and 1. I finished off my boots, and now I'm going to go finish my Rigel's Crystal Scepter. I usually get the Amplifying Tome, and then get the boots, and then get Rigel's Crystal Scepter, and then go for the new item, Rabun's Death Cap, instead of Zona's Ring, which I used to go to. As you can see, I initiate with my ultimate here, and I actually get 2 stuns off on Kog'Maw, which is the great thing about Kennen. If you use your ultimate and then you use your full combo, you actually get 2 stuns off. I go down to avoid his death explosion thing, and then I go back up. Shen taunts me, but I get away anyway. And I avoid the damage from his death explosion. I forget what that Kog'Maw move called. It's really funny though. A lot of people forget about that, and then they just end up getting killed. So remember, Kog'Maw explodes after he dies. It's Kog'Maw and Shen versus me here. Ray comes in this bush here. I hide back here, and maybe they'll come up, and they decide to come up. So I use my ultimate. I stun Shen, and Akali comes up from the bottom. They still think they can take us, so they don't really run yet. But we have Rotten Gut coming up with Udyr, and so we just do some little team skirmish right here, and then Rotten Gut comes in, and we can really get these people down. I think I get a stun, and Ray gets a couple ultimates in there. We keep running even though Kog'Maw's going to damage us because it's not going to be enough to matter, and we end up getting the Shen kill with Akali's ultimate dash. And so there's 2 kills, and makes me 3, 1, and 3. And we all recall. We hide in this bush here while they're getting the golem. We have a ward there, but they don't end up coming down into that bush, so I just initiate. Ray goes bottom with Akali and cuts him off. We really weren't going to get the Shen kill because the turret was still alive, so we run up and get the Kog'Maw kill real quick and run away from his explosion thing. Now we're bottom, Shen's here, he decides to dash in. Yes, there it is, and it's really not a good idea to do that, especially this late in the game. We're all like level 12, and it's 3. He tries to port away, but he doesn't really get away, and we do a lot of damage to Ryze here, but Kog'Maw comes up, so we decide to run. And yeah, we get the turret down. We've gone up here. I see Akali in a little skirmish with Kog'Maw. He actually goes invisible, and he gets away with almost no health. I thought he died in the fight. I was like, holy cow, you actually lived, Rex, right? And so we kill these minions here. You saw me do my lightning rush and then electrical surge, and we go up and see if there's a Ryze or something up here, or we'll push the turret if they decide not to defend. And I see them down here. They've actually hidden this bush trying to kill Rotten Gut. I run in there with my lightning rush, my electrical surge, throw my ninja star. If I had my ultimate, this would have been a lot easier, but I guess not. I get the stun off on Shen here. Rotten Gut is chasing Ryze, but he couldn't get him, so he decides to just focus Shen, and he gets the Shen kill real quick, and then we run away. Kog'Maw decides to come back down, and I decide to initiate because I see Ray coming up from the top there. I run back in. I guess Rotten Gut thinks we should all go in, even though he's low health. I guess he forgot about the explosion, like I was saying earlier. A lot of people forget. He didn't even do any damage to him, but he still gets killed by this explosion. So you really, a lot of the times you don't want to initiate Kog'Maw with low health, even if you think you can kill him, unless you think that's a good trade-off 1-for-1. We're hiding in this bush. Shen comes up. He doesn't really stand a chance. I run in there with my ultimate, stun him. Akali does tons of damage. Ray is just a great Akali player, one of the best I've seen. He tries to port, which is actually a good move, but we just do way too much damage for him to survive that. Kog'Maw's up here, and Ryze is up here. I don't know why he decides to come in, but we do tons of damage to him. Almost get him down. Unfortunately, he gets away with his ghost, and we go down here and chase Kog'Maw a little bit. I throw my stars trying to stun him. I don't get a stun off really here. Udyr gets a couple stuns, and Ray actually tries to dash in and get a couple kills, but he gets killed by all the damage. I think Ryze and Kog'Maw got a few lucky shots in there, as well as the massive tower damage. Akali's pretty squishy, so it's sometimes a little hard to dive people. Rotten Gut goes in, tries to kill Kog'Maw, actually almost gets him down, but it's just too early to do a full turret dive like that. We're getting a little pushback here, so we just decide to go back and call it quits for now. I see Ray coming out of the bush here. I run in and initiate. I didn't see 2 of them, but I get 2 stuns off anyway, and I go in to chase Kog'Maw. There's that first stun, and I get the second stun off of him right here after a lightning rush, and then throw my ninja star. I get him down a little bit. Shen puts his ultimate on him right here, but I think he cancels it because he didn't appear, so we get Kog'Maw down, and I get the kill. And we run in separate directions, so he doesn't know where to go for his explosion thing. We've gone back up top now. I'm pretty low, and I decide to run into this bush, and oh no, and Ryze gets a great gank off there, and I die. I felt really owned there. So I finish off my Raboon's Death Cap, which I've been very impressed with. It just has so much ability power. I think that's a much needed buff for the ability power mages and whatsoever, because I just think they get really weak late game. So that's a great buff with a 30% and the 155 ability power. We get Rotten Gut to tank this turret real quick with his awesome slashes of doom on the tower, and we get that tower down very easily. I guess it's late enough to do that. Udyr is a great tower tanker, or yeah, tower tanker works. And I run in with my ultimate here, and we get the stun, or I get the stun on both of them, but unfortunately Kog'Maw gets away. We get the Ryze kill. We run in and we try to kill this tower, but they're all, the Shen is rezzing right now, I think, so we only get the tower down. Yeah, here comes Shen, and we try to do a little damage to the Nexus and do a little damage to them, but they end up weakening us too much, and especially with all those minions, they're all focusing us, so I stay in a little bit. They run back to the healing platform. It's really hard in Twisted Tree Line to kill people because it's so easy to go heal at the platform. It's really fun to turtle. I love turtling on Twisted Tree Line, actually. It's just so much fun. I've actually come back because you can turtle so hard and then you actually get more gear. And you end up coming back. This is kind of a final attempt by Shen down here. They haven't gotten any turrets down. We're just dominating them this game. I'm 7-2, I think. And I stun him and do tons of damage. Akali comes in with tons of damage. I would have gone down, actually, with Shen, because he could have shadow dashed through that wall by the dragon and maybe gotten away. But we get the kill. I guess he goes up here. He doesn't see Rotten Gut. So we get that kill. As you see, our minions are pushing towards the Nexus, and they're pretty distracted by us right here, because none of them are trying to defend. And we get the Cog Maul, and actually they surrender. I thought the super minions killed the Nexus, but whatever. And that's my Kennen game. Thanks for watching. There's a nice victory. I hope you got a few tips. That was a great game. I had so much fun that game. If you guys could comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Also, if you have any champion recommendations, I'd really like to hear that. I've already done one request so far with Anivia, so please guys let me know who you want and I'll try to get them out. Thanks.